On 1, 2. It's the one right here. Yeah. It's the one right here.
I've been tuned into quarantine radio.
Who, Tory Lanez?
I have not personally tuned into quarantine radio.
That nigga Tory Lanez
Not
stole
one episode.
Tory Lanez stole the idea from my son Shah Almighty. Wow.
True. But he wasn't consistent. The Shah Almighty dude wasn't consistent. He was
Tory Lanez was wilding though.
What happened to him? He stopped going live.
He stopped going live, yeah. Like CC
kept getting blocked by the gram and all that. Instagram was banning him 30 days and he's still consistent. CC still going live, so that's on him.
That's I really watched quarantine.
Tory Lanez took that shit to a new level.
Mm-hmm. I'd be sad. That's middle America right now. Like bitches is dead.
You know what's that shit? But that shit became a thing. Like Instagram is promoting Instagram Live now.
Yes.
Yeah,
like it's a thing now.
Live is gonna be this prominent during.
But that's what we always do, bro. We give the culture shit, and then they just take it and they're like,
one of the Spanish ass niggas. I never seen that many people on the lot. That's just at 2.6 million.
Who?
No. Who?
Some Spanish nigga.
Nah.
Some Spanish niggas.
Nah. You know what it is? People be
they
be taking the screenshots of after the live end, which is
I think the highest so far. The highest so far, I think, was T-Pain versus Lil Jon. It was like 273,000. Yeah.
Nah, because I was 300K in one of the shits.
I'm gonna give y'all the breakdown, everything right now. So boom. What people be doing is a lot of people be taking a screenshot after the live end, and the number that they show you after the live end is how many people tuned into the live, but not how many people was all watching at the same time.
Yeah.
So yeah, those numbers are discrepancies. So the highest that the record before all this quarantine was going on was like 153,000, I believe, and that was Taylor Swift.
174,000.
By who?
I think it was like 150 something. Taylor Swift had the record before quarantine.
By who?
So yeah, whatever it was, Taylor Swift had it.
Snitch 9 had 174K.
Word 6ix9ine.
Hold on. Drake got
Taylor Swift.
Tory Lanez and Drake broke it at 315.
Nah, yeah, I'm getting to that. So you're going too far now. So who had it before that?
I just lost it.
Well, just come back to the video because your screen is just look funny right now, bro. Yeah, you don't have to do all that.
Because I'm reading Trippie Red and
there's no way they had 170,000, bro.
They had 174K.
Word.
Live with 6ix9ine and Trippie Red. 174K.
Right, so whatever. 6ix9ine and Trippie Red or Taylor Swift, one of them had the record at 170,000, 150,000. And what happened was Tory Lanez broke the record. Boom. On quarantine radio. No, it was not because of Drake. That's what I'm about to get into right now. Tory Lanez had broke the record. He broke the record by himself on quarantine radio. I forgot who was on with him. It was one of these Instagram models. They had got up to like 200K, feel me? Then Drake joined in and brought it up to 310K, feel me? And that was the peak. But then all the blogs and all the medias, they made it seem like Tory was only at 140,000, like right under the record before Drake came in. Then Drake came in and helped him break the record, which is not true. Tory broke the record by himself first. Then Drake came and just made it even higher.
Yeah,
they made it even higher.
But
so that's
Drake
what really
still helped him surpass the record.
Yeah, facts.
No, he passed the record before Drake even joined.
But then he made it a brand new. He made it a brand new record.
But then they made a new record. Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
At the end of the day, Tory Lanez broke the record first.
Go higher. Yo, I look cool as shit right now. I like a fish.
And then what happened was, then they had the record at 310,000. Then next T-Pain and Lil Jon,
they went crazy.
Yeah, they went crazy. They didn't break Tory Lanez and Drake record though. They got up to like 250K, I believe, on the versus battle. And
then that was the highest versus battle though. That was the highest versus battle.
At that time, it was the highest versus battle, but the most recent one was Teddy Riley versus.
They did more than T-Pain and Lil Jon.
They smacked T-Pain and Lil Jon stupidly. So what happened was the first one. Now that we get into the versus battle, so for everybody watching, if y'all know what's going on, Swizz Beatz and Timbaland teamed up to do producer and songwriter and executive producer battles on Instagram Live. It's called Versus. That's the platform. So we done seen Scott Storch versus Manny Fresh already. We saw Timbaland versus Swiss Beats. We done saw John Tate Austin versus Neo. We saw The Dream versus Sean Garrett. Stuff that's legendary. Stuff we probably would have never seen if it wasn't for this quarantine.
Facts.
So back to the record. So Teddy Riley versus Babyface. They were supposed to do it 2 weeks ago, and it got postponed because we ended up finding out Babyface had coronavirus and he was recovering. And he's recovering
dead.
now.
I didn't even know that.
Shout outs to that.
Didn't they have like 2 rounds though?
So then the second one happened, and what happened was they broke the record off the jump, like off the walk-in. It got up to 450K. Like they didn't even play a song yet, so they broke the record off the walk-in.
R.P. Fred the
What
Godson.
happened was, R.P. Fred the God till he died from coronavirus, man, legend.
RPJO, fuck it, that's my guy too,
RPJO, we go hard, man.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. Everybody that passed from coronavirus, man, shit's crazy. So what happened was off the walk-in into the club, that's what they calling it, club versus. So off the walk-in, they broke the record 450K, but what happened was Teddy Riley is doing too much for me. All the versus battles, it was basically people in their home studio with their computer and their speakers, and they were just playing their songs that they produced or they wrote back and forth and going back and forth, 20 songs back and forth. And
that's wild.
Teddy Riley, he tried to do way too much. He had a whole performance setup. He had video cameras, a hype man, a backup dancer. He had the instruments in the background. He was trying to do too much, and the sound wasn't right. It kept echoing. So they had to postpone the battle to the next week. So the battle ended up happening this past. No, they postponed the battle. Yeah, they postponed the battle until a couple days later. So it was supposed to happen last Saturday and ended up happening on Monday because they had to show respect to Michael Jordan, the GOAT, because his documentary was on Sunday that dropped. So the battle ended up happening on Monday.
Because we don't live in the future. You can't watch
Monday. Nah, you gotta. More people probably would have. You would have had half of the people tuning into Michael Jordan, and then some people tuning in. You want to get the most people possible, so you don't want to compete with MJ.
It's just niggas' lives.
What happened was ended up happening on Monday, and they ended up breaking the record again. They got up to 512K. Teddy Riley versus Babyface. It was epic, legendary. They was playing all the hits, Michael Jackson's.
I didn't even see that one.
All the old school R&B from the 90s that your parents play and clean up to, man. Some of these songs we probably born to because we millennial. All the three of us is millennial, so we not even 30 yet.
Early though.
We probably born to some of these songs, but these are the hits that your parents play when they clean in the crib. Like they play that "I'll make love to you." Like and that Friday night, like they was playing fire. He played Dougie Fresh, it's Slick Rick. Like, it was crazy, bro. Like that was legendary. So they broke the record. They got 512K. They ended up crashing Instagram because Instagram allegedly Swiss Beats and Timbaland is jacking 4 million people was trying to get into the live. Allegedly.
I'm not jacking that.
Now, I believe they did break the Instagram because 512K had to be the max because you had people taking screenshots of their screen saying that they couldn't get into the live after a while. It was like 4 or something. Then Instagram ended up making live available on desktop, which wasn't available before. You wasn't able to view lives on desktop version. Now you can do that. And there was other people bootlegging. There was other people bootlegging the live too. Like Lil Duval went live to show you Teddy Riley and Babyface's live. Like he had the bootleg. He had it on his desktop, and then he went live on his phone so other people could join because he wasn't able to get in.
Nigga, if it's
so that was true. They did break the gram, but I don't know if they have 4 million trying to pull up.
I'm saying if they bringing in 4 million on live for the gram, there's no way they. Like y'all niggas, how you not just doing that shit on your own time, on your own shit?
Because nobody wants to see Teddy Riley by himself. Nobody wants to see Babyface by himself.
No, I'm saying together on.
He's saying on his verses. Why doesn't verses have their own platform?
Or just like.
Or like a pay-per-view.
Or this nigga go live on his YouTube channel and do that shit.
That's what I'm saying. They didn't know they had that power.
No, that they knew they had the power because they done had like almost 10 versus battles before that, and they seen that it got up to 20
They
days
just
and all
they
that.
be saying that because it's for the culture though. That's why they be jacking that shit.
Right, they was trying to keep the vibe because
It's for the
it was a
culture.
vibe. It's simple. It started off with Swiss Timberland and Swiss Beats. When they battled, it was
They did
organic.
that shit
Like it
at like
wasn't
Summer Jam.
planned.
Nah, but them
No,
niggas
that was
Nah,
the
this
battled
is
first
like
against
one.
when
somebody
First
this
one
is
was
battled
like
at
at
Summer
when
Summer
Jam.
Jam before, bro.
like when Swiss Beats battle Just Blaze.
That was at
No,
Summer
no,
Jam.
no, no.
That was before Summer Jam.
Come on, y'all gotta listen to me. I know I'm the producer. I
No,
know
I'm
these things.
saying though, I was at Summer Jam and two producers battled, bro.
Yes, it was Timberland and Swizzy at Summer Jam.
I was there.
Yes, that happened.
But
That
I
was the
remember
first one.
Swiss cooked Just Blaze on live
Yes,
before
on
a
live.
long time ago.
Right. That was 3 years ago.
Cooked them.
So that's what Tim and Swizz is jacking, that they first came up with this idea 3 years ago when like Timberland and him battled at Summer Jam, when Just Blaze battled Swizz Beats. That's when they first came up with the idea.
Yeah.
But then what happened was a lot of people were scared to step up to the plate. But now that we all on quarantine, it's like, what else you got to do? You can't
But
book
why
no shows
everybody
right now
battling except the rappers?
because
Why we
nobody
can't
wants
get
to see.
Why?
Nobody really wants to see the artist battle because then it's like we know all these songs already. It's more of a celebration of the people behind the scenes. Like when the producers battle, it's like you know certain songs they're gonna play, but you don't know everything they're gonna play. So when they play that one track, you be like, damn, he did that Beyonce. You ain't know he
These
wrote
niggas
that.
is not going song. These niggas got to go verse for verse right now. That was
That's
my
what I'm
idea to
saying.
call it.
Tell these niggas go
Give me
verse for
Lloyd Banks.
verse.
Give me Lloyd
That
Give
Banks
y'all
off
shit'd
the
be
example.
mixtape.
crazy.
Give me Lloyd Banks off
Imagine
the
Lil
mixtape.
Wayne. Imagine Lil Wayne put on the verse for the drop 3 on his live, bro. That
Eventually, they
shit'd
all
go
gonna
crazy.
do. They
Can we
probably all
do
gonna
that?
start doing
Can we
artists
do that?
versus
Who want to battle
artists.
me? Who want to battle me? I'm gonna pick 15 of
Bro,
my
you don't
favorite
have 20
verses.
hits, bro. Have a seat.
Nah, I ain't say so. Nigga, I'm
You
talking
gotta
about.
have 20 hits.
I got 20 hits on that. You bugging.
We could do 10v. It could be 10v10. It don't gotta be 20.
You
So
gotta
I'm
have
saying
20 hits.
10 Lil Wayne songs or 10 of your favorite raps, and niggas just go back and forth and see who rap better on the raps. Like, fuck out of here, my
That
niggas.
shit'd be crazy.
But this
bro.
is the thing about artist battles. It's gonna be harder to find even matchups for artist battles because it's like you can't put Drake against somebody lower than Drake. And then even in Drake's tier, it's like who you gonna put Drake against? Jay-Z?
Oh,
You
yeah.
can't put Drake against Hov. That's Hov's gonna smack Drake.
So you can't
You
say
can't
that.
put him
You can't.
against
Kanye.
Kanye.
Put him against
What?
Kanye.
What are you smoking, bro?
But that's what I'm saying.
Easy. But it's
You heard what
easier
you
for
said, though?
producers
I know,
and
but you just said you
songwriters
can't put
because
Drake against
they got
anybody.
different artists. So it's like
I
if
know.
I'm a producer,
But
you a
I'm saying you
producer.
don't put a
French
global.
battle Tory Lanez and hold
That
on.
wasn't
Oh yeah,
versus
let's
though.
get to that.
That wasn't authentic. That wasn't authentic versus.
But it wasn't an authentic one, but they still did it in French beat.
Yeah, they did it.
Who,
So
French versus who?
Tory
They
Lanez.
didn't. The whole vibe of that was off though. They only played like 3 songs each.
So
French
how about that?
smoking.
How about that French and Kendrick?
Kendrick is gonna smack him.
Never.
No, he's not, bro. You're smoking.
Kendrick has more hits.
Not
Name
commercial.
Kendrick's hits. Name his hits right now. Let's get
Bitch
to
Don't
it.
Kill My Vibe.
That's one.
Be
But
Humble.
French is
Swimming
smacking that.
pools.
DNA.
Swimming pools.
French is
Be
smacking
humble.
that.
Pools.
French is smacking DNA. I got
What you think
loyalty.
about? I
got royalty.
think about it. Those is hits, but when you play them, do you still listen to Be Humble? Keep it 1,000.
It's not even about that. Even if you still listen to it.
Nigga, I ain't worried about nothing.
Boy, when that
but
shit drop,
listen, I ain't listen to that in a minute, but when it drop,
nah, bitch don't kill my vibe is lit when it drop. But them other shits when it drop,
that's still bump. That's still bump.
It
Humble
bump,
don't still bump.
but it don't bump like shot caller when
Humble
it
is
drop.
done.
You feel me?
No,
When
I
that
feel
shit
you.
drop, come
Feel
on,
you.
bro.
Like if he play Humble and then French play Pop That, it's over.
It's over when that shit
But
drop.
Pop That is just two different variations of songs. Like one is Pop That isn't gonna live forever.
What? Why not?
What?
That's not the like you see how
That
you
could
play
come
that,
on the club at any time.
Anytime,
The
that
club
shit
go
is
crazy, bro.
bumping.
You bugging.
but you see how you play
They still
Juvenile
playing
Back That
overseas.
Ass Up, like that?
Who?
Ooh.
Like Back That Ass Up. You were
Yeah,
real
it's not
bad,
to that level because
but that's all
Juvenile.
I'm saying. That's a classic.
Yeah, that's
because that's an original. Pop That is a remix.
Pop That is heat, but
I mean not a remix. It's a sample.
But on the verses battle, Pop That'll rock off. Now, based on Kill My Vibe, that might be one of the only rounds Kendrick wins.
Don't Kill My Vibe, Swimming Pools.
And Kendrick can fuck around. If he play ADHD, he'll win.
Mad City.
But that's the thing, though. Those songs are better than French songs, but they not rockers, though, bro.
Yeah, they not. They don't give
not rock, like rigor mortis.
Last time I checked, that was the biggest racial party. Last time I checked,
bro.
I'm giving Kendrick 5 bumpers at max, and after that, he's done.
This is like Lux versus Cal, my nigga. This is exactly what they said.
It's not like that.
Nah, because Lux shit was hitting.
Lux was still hitting.
Kendrick shit don't be hitting. Kendrick shit be. That shit not.
Like what Kendrick, after Kendrick plays 5 versus joint, what he gonna play after that? All right, let's take away Kill My Vibe. Let's take away Mad City. Let's take away The Recipe. Let's take away
Swimming pools.
And ADHD.
And Money Trees. Money Trees.
And Money Trees.
And niggas don't even know about that. That's an album cut. That's not even a hit.
You can't play King Kunta against Unforgettable.
You can play that.
Against Unforgettable.
And then he gonna put on Unforgettable is over. And we are
unforgettable. Friends can play that. Got a good thing going with a bad bitch. That joint with Jeremiah. So yeah, I forgot about that.
I forgot about that. Come on, nigga said that ball drop with Fab. Come on, man.
Nah, that don't count. That's not his song, though.
That's not even a hit.
I'm not counting features.
That shit hard.
Can't play features. Nobody
features?
played features in the versus battles yet.
What else they got?
Actually, they did play a couple.
Yeah, what else they got?
No, because mostly producers and
Lil Jon was playing features though. Lil Jon was playing shit that he was just saying on.
No, Lil Jon was playing features, but he also made the beat to those songs.
Oh, all right, copy.
Like that Trill Veil some cut.
Once again.
That what it is.
I'm so special.
Yeah, French put on that. Niggas don't know about that French stuff.
French got hood classics.
French can't even, and I'm not even talking about his hood classics, bro. Fuck the hood classics.
He wouldn't even play that. He wouldn't even play.
He wouldn't even play no mac and cheese.
State area don't even know about that song.
Facts.
But he got hits though. Like he got popped that. He got
trash.
What? Shot caller.
That's high.
Marble floors.
Unforgettable.
Unforgettables.
Loyal.
Ooh.
Loyal? What the fuck is that?
These hoes ain't loyal. Are you dumb?
Who sings that hook?
Chris Brown on the hook, but that's French Montana's song.
These hoes ain't loyal. I'm not with it.
It's all about who song
no
it is at the end of the day.
No shopping with Drake?
No shopping was crap. It charted though. It was up there on the billboards.
Come on, man.
It peaked at like 30-something or 20-something on Billboard, but honestly, I wasn't feeling that. Me personally, I wasn't feeling it. And I'm a French fan from day one.
I used to be a French fan.
The laundry man.
They don't know about that, man.
Yeah,
mac and cheese intro, dreaming. Come on, man.
Right. So French, you can't be mad at us. We from the bottom with you, bro.
Facts.
Okay, City DVDs.
I used to wear my stuff like that.
Even before we started rapping,
come on, niggas squashed the beef with Jim Jones. Come on.
I feel sorry for your mother. Niggas don't even remember that. I feel sorry for your mother.
Come on, niggas don't even know, bro.
Yeah, man. So
niggas forgot French got shot in the back of the head. Niggas don't even remember that. They shot me right here.
On the Vlad TV.
What he said? He said, heard they shot me and then I shot niggas.
Oh,
he was
yeah.
on the remix to
the remix to Hot Nigga. Chill.
Hot? What? French got joints. That's what I'm saying.
What? Yo, the Pop Smoke remix.
Yeah, that wasn't the official remix.
Don't matter. He did an
official remix. Had Nicki Minaj. It was Nicki Minaj.
He did an official video. Trash.
And that shit never dropped. RP Pop Smoke.
Maybe Welcome to the Party. I hope they played that in heaven, bro.
Yeah, Welcome to the Party in heaven. That's fire.
Imagine though you died and get to heaven. You say, maybe Welcome to the Party. And you see God like.
So back to these versus battles, like, who would y'all want to see buy? Before I ask y'all that, they said it's rumored that Alchemist and Havoc is supposed to be coming up.
Alchemist is gonna spank Havoc.
Going crazy, bro. Do you know who Havoc is?
Yes.
Havoc from Mobb Deep.
From Mobb Deep.
He's
the dude with the two most freestyled on beats of all time. Quiet Storm and Shook Ones. Are you crazy?
I'm gonna get spanked.
Are you crazy, bro?
Alchemist just is real.
Alchemist said himself that
mellow.
Havoc is gonna smoke him, but he's still willing to do it. That's how you know.
I respect that, but just because you got two of the most viewed games ever doesn't mean nothing to me.
He has hits, bro. Shook Ones is one of the most iconic songs.
I don't know what else Havoc did.
Quiet Storm too.
It's because he sampled the cooking. That's
no,
dead.
It's just because the song was fire, the beat was fire. They were just ahead of their time.
Infamous. I know you heard of us, official
R.I.P. Prodigy, man. Mobb Deep.
Beware for my crime family who got enough shots to share.
Oh yeah, yesterday. Was it yesterday or today? I think it was yesterday, the 25th anniversary of the infamous tape. Mobb Deep, Prodigy and Havoc, the infamous Mobb Deep, 25 years ago yesterday, that tape dropped. So shout outs to that. Hip hop history.
Shout out to that culture.
But yeah, so it's rumored that they're trying to get Diddy versus Dr. Dre. That's gonna be spicy.
Never.
I don't think they're gonna be able to make that happen. I don't know. I think Diddy is with it, but I don't know if Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre, he did tap in to the Teddy Riley versus Babyface battle. He tapped in. He FaceTimed Teddy Riley, Dr. Dre. So now we know Dr. Dre's watching. Pharrell was in the comments
while I'm working.
You don't think he'll tap in?
It was like at the end. It was like at the end.
No.
Connection started messing up.
You don't think Drake tap in though?
Drake been tapping in.
No, not Drake. Drake. You think he'll tap in like do that shit?
I think now that he's seen Teddy Riley and Babyface, because those two are like iconic. Those is legends.
Who the fuck do you get for Dr. Dre? Because Timberland ain't got already
get Diddy.
Diddy. It gotta be Diddy.
Diddy
Dr. Dre will smoke Timberland.
Diddy said nobody wanted with Diddy.
Keep it. The only person that you could send at Diddy is Dr. Dre, or you gonna have to get Quincy Jones for Diddy. But Quincy Jones is gonna smoke Diddy, so that's not even fair.
It gotta be Diddy and Dre, bro.
They were talking about Jermaine Dupri, because Jermaine Dupri got the whole
Biggie and Pac, Diddy and Dre. That's perfect, bro.
Yeah, Diddy and Dre.
Ooh,
I ain't even think of it from that perspective.
That's perfect, bro. That'd be crazy.
Ooh, you on to something. They might start East Coast, West Coast beef back up.
Dre Dre worked on some music with Pac, right? I'm pretty sure he did. Did he?
Yeah. West Side, California Love.
Yeah.
Oh, now that you just did the Still Dre beat, right, Frico? Yeah. I just want to say real quick, RP. This is a joke. Don't take it too serious. We love you, Manny Fresh, but RP to you. Scott Storch, you died in that
battle. Killed that nigga.
Can I just say they said that Manny Fresh
was wild.
They said Scott Storch had co-producers on a lot of those songs.
Facts. To me, Manny Fresh versus Scott Storch is honestly kind of like French and Kendrick.
Let me clear that up right now. Everybody had co-producers because Timberland played what's that song? Fuck with me, you know I got it. Yup. And so did Hit Boy. They collabed on that. They both played that.
Nah, niggas was definitely playing co-producers though, but
yeah. So that's.
But they were saying Scott Storch
co-produced tracks is valid.
But they were saying all Scott Storch do be just the keys, and that's it.
But that's producing, bro. Half of producing is the melody and then the drum pad and the bass line.
All I know is
half and half. That's 50%. That's how producers collab.
That nigga Manny Fresh, that nigga look like everybody. That nigga said that nigga look like a lesbian volleyball coach.
That nigga look like a thumb.
Y'all. Let's show some respect to the great Manny Fresh. You know he was joking. He died.
He was tight when he was coming.
Internet be flaming him.
Scott Storch was back on drugs.
I didn't like that. I didn't like that skit.
He was getting tight.
Especially playing it after Scott Storch was spanking him, because it got to a point where it's like, all right, Scott Storch is beating on him at this point, is looking bad, and then he wants to play that skit.
That nigga played Cry Me a River.
Now, when he played Cry Me a River, nigga, I left.
Now you know when it got critical when he played that.
Gonna say what's
it got critical when he played that KISS me. That Mariah and Jada kiss. We didn't even know he did that. That's what made that crazy.
Nah, he brought up the Mariah.
Oh man, we was like, what? Oh, he was looking bad for me at that point. That's when he started playing the skits, talking about how Scott Storch was on coke. Scott Storch been off coke, he been recovered, man. He doing his thing. He got a whole company for addicts that recover, and he trying to get them to smoke marijuana because that helps with the recovery. Like,
who, Scott Storch?
Yeah, he got a whole organization.
Don't talk about marijuana.
Why not? It's legal in a lot of states right now.
I missed that bitch.
That's crazy.
But yeah, so Scott Storch got a whole company to where people who are recovering from like hardcore drugs like cocaine and stuff, got a program where he wants them to like smoke marijuana and help them get off of the hardcore drugs, which I respect. You gotta show love to that for me. So you can't be talking about you can't be talking about past stuff. Scott Storch could have easily brought out the memes of that people on the internet be making of Manny Fresh looking like a dyke and all that.
That should be dead.
If they wanted to get petty, I didn't like that Manny Fresh did that, but just take your L as a man, B. That was just a bad matchup. They rushed that. That was the only battle that they rushed because Scott Storch was ready. He'd been ready since the first versus battle. And they was just trying to find
because T-Pain was supposed to battle Scott Storch first.
Yeah, originally T-Pain was supposed to battle Scott Storch.
Thank God he didn't. That'd have been
But T-Pain versus Lil Jon was perfect.
T-Pain versus Scott Storch would have matched up better as far as hit for hit, but it was songwriter versus producer. T-Pain makes beats too, but he don't make beats as much as Scott Storch.
Scott Storch versus Lil Jon would have been crazy. Because Lil Jon got international hits like Scott Storch.
Lil Jon would have smoked him. That would have been bad.
Lil Jon would have.
They need to bring my son Pitbull into this shit. Pitbull got 1,000 hits that we don't know.
Pitbull versus anybody.
Shots. Everybody.
Florida.
Lil Jon played that during his battle.
Yeah, facts.
But that's what I'm saying. Niggas is still getting money out here from clubs like that, like big white people clubs. Like
them clubs is all shut down right now.
I watched the story of Pitbull's life. That nigga can actually rap. I was surprised.
That
a lot of people like that.
Facts.
He sold out. Nah, he said it. He said he
didn't even sell out, bro. He should became a more so of a profession for him at that point.
So who y'all want to see on these versus battles, man? I know me personally, and this is what the whole community is asking for too. We need that Yeezy versus Skateboard P, man. Kanye versus Pharrell, man. Set it. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Kanye versus Pharrell.
Kanye's automatically gonna win.
Whoa, relax. My boy Skateboard P got hits. He been in the game.
I want to see Dipset versus G Unit.
Nah,
dude, I kind of think Kanye. Me personally, I think Kanye is gonna win too, but let's still respect Pharrell Williams.
No, I have nothing but respect. But you know, Pharrell got a couple of his own songs.
He's not gonna get smoked.
I don't say what you want, but you know, we got Skateboard P, Neptune. You got. They had a whole song. Hold on. He got.
Who's that?
I'm saying he has sounds. He has great sounds. He's dope. He got the Pharrell, he got the drums always playing like live.
Don't just think about Happy Pharrell and
I literally just said
Blurred Lines.
I literally just said Neptune.
He got hood classics too, boy.
He wouldn't even play none of them shits though.
What I'm trying to say is that you have levels of Pharrell. I literally said that. Watch the video back. But with Kanye, you get two. You don't just get the levels and shit. You get music that resonates directly to Kanye and from Kanye, and Kanye got a shit list of that. But then you got the music he produced with people too. Pharrell,
yeah, and that's the thing.
Pharrell has songs where he's on them, like the shit with him.
But they not rocking like Kanye songs.
Excuse me, what's your name?
They not rocking like Kanye songs.
But when Kanye can play,
y'all going crazy. What? Pharrell James not rocking?
Them shit's not rocking like Kanye shit. So
Kanye can play you.
Kanye can play that shit.
Kanye
that Cameron shit.
And that's what I'm saying.
Cameron shit
down.
Kanye put that Cam shit on. It's over.
Down. Ooh.
Yeah, come on,
bro. Diamonds are forever.
But that's what I'm saying.
Goodness.
Those are songs that we
Touch
know.
The Sky?
Kanye. But you got to remember, Kanye did so many beats on the Black Album. The other shit.
Barely know them shits though.
The Blueprint.
So when you hear it, like Eminem produces.
Pharrell got changed clothes.
But
that's
you
the
got
Cavassier. Everybody's singing that.
No substitute.
Cavassier. Y'all wildin', too.
No, I know. Pass me the hand and say, everybody singing now. Pass me
Nigga
the
said
hand.
had to say it's
Nah, not the
Cavassier,
Hennessy.
nigga.
Cavassier.
Nah, pass me the hand and say.
He had people drinking Cavassier. I ain't hear about Cavassier since that song was hot.
No, I believe that, but Kanye got niggas in pink polos. That's the only reason Dipset.
Yo, you know what I want to
That's a
see?
fact.
I want to
That's a
see my
fact.
son Nelly versus Luda.
Luda.
No, I don't think that's fair.
What?
I don't think that's fair.
What?
Luda's smoking.
You bugging.
I'm bugging. Luda is.
Nelly got this shit with Nelly was the first fucking
Luda has baby. That's like the
Nelly
third most.
was the first
Luda ain't produced
white
that
nigga.
shit. Oh yeah, he on that
Nelly
shit.
had,
Producer, but he's featured. He's on that.
I forgot about that.
Nelly had and it's all in my head. I think about it over and over again.
What? Guess what Luda gonna play right after that?
What?
I said, yeah.
Someone get the stomp in him. My earth false line.
Guess what he gonna play after that? Tell me again.
And he gonna play the shit with Kelly Rowland.
Tell me.
Oh yeah. He gonna throw Dilemma on. Nah, that Luda gonna throw Splash Waterfalls. Nah, he gonna throw that Splash Waterfalls.
You know what he gonna drop after Splash Waterfalls?
Get out the way, you wow.
He gonna drop tip drill. And I'm looking for a tip drill. I need a tip drill. It must be your ass because it ain't your face.
Roll out, drop that. You going Luda?
Nah, Nelly had dropped that hot in here though.
That's what I'm saying. So hot in her.
Or
that would be a goodie because they both got
take
20.
a ride with me.
I said that if you want
to take a ride with me, smoke weed in the back of the bed. I'm hype. Who else we need to see, man? Let's get some more picks versus battle. Let's talk about more like producers and songwriters because as much as I love the artists, this is the whole reason this started was to celebrate the people behind the scenes. We want to know who is the people writing these songs, who is the people producing these hit records. So as far as producers go, besides Kanye and Pharrell, Alchemist and Havoc, who else I want to see? I want to see Jermaine Dupri versus somebody.
That'll be fire.
I need the So Def era versus probably. I think they was jacking Trackmasters. A lot of people don't know about Trackmasters. They got hits. Don't sleep on them.
I want to see some of the.
You got to battle Cool.
I want to see some new guys go at it.
They trying to get Cool and Dre for somebody.
I want Cool and Dre versus Jermaine versus JD would be fire. Cool and Dre versus JD would be fire.
I don't think that's even though. That would be fire.
I think that'd be fire. You know who I want to see? I want to see some new era cats go at it.
Yeah, they sleeping. Oh, I want to see Mustard and Mike
like
Will.
No ID versus Mustard.
Nah, No ID Mustard versus Mike Will. Mustard and Mike Will. That's perfect because they both from the same area. Both came
all right. Mustard versus Mike Will. No ID versus.
Gotta go down.
No ID versus London on the Track. No ID is too nice.
Oh, you know who I like? I like London on the Track versus Hitmaker. That'll be a goodie. They both like to flip.
Niggas could play just mad Young Thug songs back to back.
That's when London on the Track. He got Wild Thugger in his style.
He got Mad Thugger and Future.
He got Summer
Metro Boomin.
Yeah, he got Wild
Metro Boomin versus London. That's the one That's the one.
They was talking about Metro Boomin versus Zaytoven.
Nah, Zaytoven. Metro Boomin and Smoke Zaytoven.
You gotta bring Young Chop back. Bring Young Chop back.
Wait, hold on. He just said Metro's gonna smoke Zaytoven. Do you know who Zaytoven is, bro?
Zaytoven, yeah, bro. That's Future.
Yeah. Yeah. Zaytoven is the person that created trap. Well, allegedly, because T.I. said he created it, and then Zaytoven and Gucci Jack, and they created it, and then, there's beef over that, but Zaytoven, no lie, right now, the 808 that you hear, most of the trap and hip-hop songs right now, that's the Zaytoven 808.
Who's Pop Smoke's producer?
Axel.
Axel, some dude from London.
That's UK.
UK.
That shit
he don't got no hits though, bro. He don't got no classics.
No, but I'm saying is Pop Smoke.
He got hits, but he don't got classics.
He had a lot of potential beats that could have been something, but he rapped real good.
I feel like 20 years from now, welcome to the party, and Dior is still gonna hit in New York. I don't know about everywhere else, but in New York,
that shit's still gonna hit.
Just like Hot Nigga is still gonna hit anytime you play Hot Nigga. What else? What was another fire like?
She Was a Wedding, whatever that is in the deli. That is the most tragic fire.
Nah, that's like it's regional. That's a regional hit. Big Drip is more of a universal. That Big Drip, she fell in love with a little bitch. I mean, little bitch. Or whatever he said.
Or
yeah, who else? What's some other producers, man?